Infrastructure is the skeleton of the urban body, but service delivery is its soul. We must invest not only in more infrastructure, but in infrastructure that works for the majority. Roads that connect opportunity, water systems that do not fail, public transport that dignifies, markets that are accessible, vibrant, and well-serviced, housing that is affordable, safe, and integrated into the urban fabric, not isolated from it, and smart technologies that serve the people, improve efficiency, and enhance everyday life. Let us radically reimagine how services are financed, managed, and scaled. Let us embed performance, resilience, and responsiveness at the center of service ecosystems. Kenya's devolution framework offers the perfect vehicle. The urban grant system must become a result-driven, equity-focused instrument of development. A nation is only as strong as its weakest service. Let us make our cities bastions of reliability. Your Excellency, climate resilience is no longer an option. It is an existential necessity. Our cities are where floods strike first, where heat hits hardest, where droughts deepen inequality, but within crisis lies the seed of innovation. Cities must be re-engineered as climate-resilient ecosystems through green building codes, circular economies, clean mobility, and nature-based urban design. Let us position Kenya not only as a responder to climate risks, but as a continental exemplar of green urbanization, where every infrastructure project, every investment decision, and every policy reform is judged by its contribution to resilience. No country in the 21st century will thrive without a competitive, productive, and inclusive urban economies. Kenya's economic future is urban, full stop. Cities are where ideas become industries, where technology meets talent, where women and youth hustle not for survival, but for success. Our cities must evolve for consumption centers to value creation hubs. They must attract capital, nurture innovation, unlock urban land for investment, and foster industries that generate jobs at scale, especially for youth and women. The informal sector, long marginalized, must now be recognized as a foundation of our national economy. Our policies must enable rather than penalize. Our financial systems must extend credit, not exclusion. Let us invest in knowledge cities, logistic hubs, digital corridors, cities that produce, cities that export, cities that lift. Your Excellency, we must also face an urban frontier displacement. Whether driven by climate, conflict, or economic distress, cities are increasingly becoming sanctuaries for the displaced. And yet, far too often, urban systems respond with neglect or hostility. We must commit to urban inclusion as a pillar of national cohesion. This means expanding access to housing, education, healthcare, and livelihoods for all residents, regardless of status. It means upgrading informal settlements with a sense of permanence and dignity. It means turning cities into platforms of integration, not zones of further exclusion. A city that welcomes the vulnerable is a city that strengthens the nation. Your Excellency, in conclusion, the cities we build today will determine the country that we inherit tomorrow. Urbanization is not a sector, it is the stage on which every national ambition will either rise or fall. We must treat urban development as a sovereign priority, on par with security, education, and health. We must build coalitions that bridge the public, private, civic, and community sectors. And above all, Your Excellency, we must lead with courage, as you often do. The courage to plan beyond political cycles, to act beyond institutional mandates, and to dream beyond the limits of the present. Kenya's urban future is not ahead of us, it is upon us. The time to unlock it is now. Let this forum not end in declarations, let it begin the decade of delivery. The global story of the 21st century is being written in our cities. And in Kenya, that story is unfolding with urgency. Our urban areas are growing faster than at any point in our history. They are magnets for our youth, for business, and for hope. Our towns and cities are alive with energy, but this energy must be harnessed with intention. Urbanization is not an accident. It is a choice to either drift or to design, to either inherit challenges or engineer solutions. Today, we choose to design. We choose to lead. We choose to build, not just structures, but systems, not just skylines, but social contracts. Today, we choose to drive, we choose to lead, and we choose to build. Your Excellency, at the heart of any transformative urban agenda lies one fundamental truth. Cities do not succeed by accident, they succeed by design. Urban planning must be anchored in vision, integrated across sectors, and localized in implementation. We must institutionalize long-term spatial planning that is digitally enabled, environmentally responsible, and participatory at every level. Urban governance must likewise evolve from fragmented mandates to unified leadership, from sectoral silos to whole-of-government coordination, from extractive systems to citizen-centered governance. This is not a technical exercise, it is about reclaiming the future of our cities as inclusive, accountable, and purpose-driven institutions of transformation. It is my privilege to stand before you today at this defining gathering, the second Kenya Urban Forum, a gathering that brings together the minds, the voices, and the willpower to redefine the future of our cities and urban areas. This is not just another event, this is a national moment, a space where policy meets purpose and ambition aligns with action. A moment to pause and ask, what kind of cities are we building? And what kind of country will they give rise to? This forum is our opportunity to reimagine Kenya's urban areas, not merely as settlements on a map, but as the heartbeat of our democracy, the backbone of our economy, and the soul of our shared future.
We are here today to give a detailed analysis of what we are doing to make sure that we reduce the non-revenue water. We are happy to report that our company, Kirinyaga County Water and Sanitation Company, PLC, has been able to install a master meter at source at the treatment plant. This master meter will actually ascertain the actual amount of water flowing from the source, and it will help us when it comes to analyzing what has been spent through the billing. Now, the difference between the water billed and the water produced will give us the actual amount of non-revenue water that we are now able to actually address from a perspective of either physical loss or commercial losses. In terms of physical losses, we are addressing it from a perspective of addressing the overflows, just in case there are from the tanks, addressing water bursts that could be there along the main line, and the water bursts from the main line will actually contribute to a very high percentage of the non-revenue water because the pipes are carrying huge volumes of water. And we are also able now to actually address the actual aspect of commercial losses where we are dealing seriously with illegal connections as well as collusion from the officers. So we are saying we are set, and we are also in the process of installing zonal meters in our 26 zones and the district metering area meters due soon. That will improve in terms of making sure that the volumes that get per zone are also ascertained after billing water in that particular zone. So this will actually give us the correct position and help us in terms of even coming up with the correct mitigation measures to address non-revenue water. Umuthi twi haha twina gikeno ni undu wa wira mwega uria urarutwo ni kambuni ito ya mai ya Kirinyaga County Water and Sanitation kuhitukira gwikira master meter guku treatment-ini ni undu nitukuhota kumenya mai maria marauma kuhitukira guthimwo ni master meter eno na mai maria marahuthika kuhitukira consumer meters iria cie kuria matura-ini. Koguo mbere turahuthagira design kana kumenya mai maria mangiuma guku, no riu kwina master meter eno ni kumenya ni kuga ati mai maria marahituka ni mathime na maria marahuthika ni mathime. Koguo nitukuhota kumenya kana mai moragira baibu-ini ici na tuongerere mahinda kana tugerie ku reduce time ya ku address bursts na maundu maria mangi megie uhoro wa kura kwa mai, na nikio twi guku nigetha tugerie ku make sure mai maria maingi maraima guku ni marahuthika matakura, tondu kura kwa mai ni kura kwa mbeca. Koguo turageria na njira ciothe to make sure ati mai maitu moima guku ni manyuo mothe gutari ona manini makura, na angikorwo ni makura matigo maria accepted internationally.
In Muratili, where we have our treatment facility, and what you can see going on behind me, we are installing the master meter. One thing is that we had some challenges with the non-revenue water, whereby we have been losing water either physically or in commercial way. And today we have started our mitigation because as we know very well, Her Excellency the Governor and Mumbi Waiguru has given us the directive that is we are supposed to ensure our non-revenue water goes below that 5. Today we are at 47, which we have moved from 60, and installation of these smart master meters, they are going to help us to reduce non-revenue water, because initially we are calculating our water from engineer estimates, whereby we know this facility produces about 30,000 cubic meter per day, and we want to know the actual amount of water which we are producing. So with this installation of the smart meters, we will be able to know the amount of water which being produced. And also we still have other meters which we are going to install also to our other tanks around. We have one tank at Githioro, we have another one at Gakoigo, and another one at Sagana. And all these meters, they are going to help us, because what the readings which we have from the master meter to the other meter should tally. In case they don't tally, it means there is a problem, either a leakage or an illegal connection which has been done in between. So this one is a great plus for us. And what we want to ensure or to assure the people of Kirinyaga is that Her Excellency the Governor she knows very well that is what she wants for the people of Kirinyaga. Therefore, whereby we are being told to ensure the water which is being produced goes or it counts, that is what we are going to ensure, so that at least the company can be able to increase its revenue. And also na tuyaha ni undu wa kuinstall the smart master meter ni undu wa reduce our non-revenue water, tondu mbere turacalculataga our production na engineer estimate. No ndio mothe twatuika kuinstall this smart meter ni tuko tukimenya mai maria turabota ku produce per day. Undu ucio ungi twina other smart meters tuko tuki-install in our other tanks. Itangi rimwe ri kuria Githioro, riu ringi ri kuria Gakoigo, riu ringi ri Sagana. Koguo ni tuko tukimenya mai maria ma produce na mai maria makinya to the other tank kana ni mai maria kana ni mara twika maukorwo ni mavane ni marakorwo maukorwa makikorwo me equal. Koguo uyu ni undu mutwiritwe na ni directive ya Excellency the Governor, tondu non-living water ni koretwo issues twithwe na twina njira ya gukorwo ni tukubota tukiman the non-living water. Koguo Governor na twirite tukorwo to make sure our non-living ni ekuruka to below 35. Na one of our major boost ni ku-install these smart meters nigetha tukorwo tukimenya mai maria tura produce na mai maria turendia kana kwina any loss.
Na twina wira turaruta wira wa gucokia mai mathukirwe barabara giakwa na turahope wiki ino kiuge thire tukorwo twari connect andu 300 mwena wa Gacharu na Kiangwasi Ruaside. Koguo turahope wira ucio wiki ino kiuge thire tukorwo twamacokeria mai mabote kwenjoy services citu methenya tathiangite. Infrastructure line already on the ground, kira tureka no interconnection bayo tugwikira waibu kuma mwena uria wa barabara na mwena uyu ungi manyita manigetha bote gwikira line ra nguru mai andu mathina mbere na kunywa mai.
Na guku turi ni itura ritagwo ria Kangai 1 Kombo-ini tukoretwo na thina munene muno kwa ihinda iraya wa mai na aikari a guku makoretwo makirira kwa miaka mingi. Tunyuaga mai mena giko mumaga karui getagwo Gatondo na riu kuma mai maya ma Kriwasco moke itura riri maundu ni macenjetie. Ciana irakoragwo na mathina ma mirimu ni undu wa kunywa mai mena giko, no kuma hindira mai macio mokire guku tukoretwo tukinywa mai matheru, ng'ombe citu na mburi citu ikanywa mai matheru. Andu makenete muno, andu maracokeria Kriwasco ngatho na kaunti ya Kirinyaga, na riu tukoretwo turi atheru, turekira nguo ina giko tondu riu mai ma Gatondo matikorwo matheru, no kuma mai maya moka ma Kriwasco riu tukoretwo turi atheru. Tukuga Ngai arathime Kriwasco, Ngai arathime Kirinyaga, ni tukenete guku itura ria Kombo-ini.